meant for an adult audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised.
LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Hey, everybody. It's the LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician, addiction medicine specialist. Carnie Wilson is our guest tonight.
Awesome.
Carnie is currently in this month's... Please turn that down. Does anyone like that kind of music, by the way? Is there anybody who likes that? Or
It's like
ravers.
Weird porno music.
is it just accepted that, this is the kind of stuff you have to put up with? Or I really believe that kind of music, like, find me the guy who says, I have a CD of this, and this is what I listen to when I go on long drives.
When I drive, yeah.
And I'm going to show you a retard. Jesus Christ.
It's scary.
I know. Everything's so cool, so young. I think everyone just pretends like that. I think that just becomes the Emperor's New Clothes. Everyone just goes, oh, yeah, oh, no, me, no, yeah, no, I'm young, I'm hip, I'm cool, I dig it. Yeah, oh, no, I'm all about, that's Dobie who does that. Carnie Wilson in here tonight. Carnie's got a lot of stuff on her plate, pardon the half pun. She's
really.
Got a book that's out, and it's they can't print them fast enough.
It's sold out.
Yeah.
They sold out.
So great. I can't believe it.
She's got a CD coming out, and this is a solo CD coming out in September. Mm-hmm. What's up with Wilson Phillips?
We've been writing songs for about 3 years now.
Yeah.
We got about 40 songs, and now we have to just pick the right ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but we're making another album.
Is everyone getting along okay?
Yeah, everyone's getting along great. We all have very different lives, but you know, one's my sister, and the other girl, China, I've known since I was born.
Right.
You know, lifelong friends.
Everything's good? Who's she
Everything's
married
good.
to? One of those bald ones or something?
Yeah, Billy.
How's he? He's good?
He's cool.
He seems like the sane bald one.
Maybe. No, they're all very, very unique.
They're passionate men.
They're passionate men.
Yeah.
Steven's just like wacky. He's so funny.
Yeah. Funny in an annoying way. All right, let's keep rolling forward here. So, Carnie had the plastic surgery.
The what?
Well, gastric
surgery.
bypass surgery.
Yeah, those are two different things.
But in a certain way, it's the ultimate plastic surgery.
No, it's not.
In a certain way, yeah.
Absolutely not. How?
Well,
I mean,
what do you
please.
mean? Look, you get plastic surgery to enhance your looks. This
Right.
is the ultimate look enhancer, if you think about it.
I really didn't look at it
But
cosmetically.
you know what? Plastics have rarely any therapeutic value, and this has a real therapeutic value in terms of diabetes and
Yeah,
heart disease.
Yeah,
this could save your life too.
Yeah.
But
This was
ultimately,
it was very health
this
motivating.
is bigger
driven.
than any lipo, any nose job.
Right, but
any
it's not
tummy
like
tuck.
you have a surgery, like when you go in for gastric bypass, you don't have a surgery and then you wake up thin. Or
Right.
like with liposuction, they're actually sucking the fat out.
Yeah.
This is like just reducing the size of your tummy, and then the work comes after that.
Right.
So it's not an instant thing. So it's not like
So you went from in 1999, went from 300 pounds to 150 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
How long after the surgery? What did you weigh when you went in for the surgery?
Well, my heaviest weight was 300, and then I lost about 10 pounds before I went in because I was so nervous that I stopped eating.
Right. See, to me, that'd be
That's the
that'd be-
ultimate diet. You're going to have surgery, and then you lose weight because you're so scared.
So you got down to about 290. You
Right.
go in,
Right.
and how long before you're down to 150?
It was I lost 130 pounds in 9 months.
Wow.
It was very fast.
That's
Yeah.
about as fast as you can do it safely.
Safely,
Let's see if
well,
that's even safe.
yeah.
All
Well,
right.
you know, there's a lot of things that come with it. You know, there's lots of water, vitamins, exercise.
They put you on a strict regimen.
Yeah, they really don't put you on anything. I mean, every surgeon has a different plan and program, but I was a really good patient. I was very concerned, and I wanted to do really well, so I followed the rules. You know, but it's not easy. It was really, really hard work, and the real work came later. I didn't know that. But
Psychological work, you mean?
yeah. The emotional part of this is like just really heavy duty because when you're fat your whole life, and all of a sudden, you know, I don't go around saying, "Hey, I'm skinny now," you know, because I'm not. I'm average size, but I really just sometimes I feel like I don't know myself at this weight, at this size.
How much of your weight do you, and I mean, this isn't a scientific question, but it's a sort of emotional question. How much of your weight do you chalk up to genetic or just sort of biological predisposition sort of things, and how much is you're doing? I mean, you know,
Yeah.
China Phillips is skinny as a rail. You probably like to kill her. But I mean, she's just, you know, if you take a look at at age 10 of you and of her,
Right.
you look heavier than she does.
Of course.
And then that's the way it went throughout your life. So obviously there's a genetic component here.
I think so.
How much of it is that? How much of it is you? And do you know, have you ever asked that question?
Yeah, of course I have. I mean, I've thought about it, and it's very frustrating, and you think, well, that's not fair, and why? And you can ask, but hey, everybody's made up differently, and I've accepted now that I really neglected a lot of things. I overate my whole life. I just consumed more food than they did.
But
no matter what.
You also had a genetic hand, though.
Yeah, I think that definitely when you look at people that are obese, somebody in their family is also obese. And I know there's a link there.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely cursed in that way. So I have a disease and I'll always have that. So I consider that.
Right.
But I'm not going to, I don't like to break it down like that anymore because I think that's just an excuse to just not take responsibility.
And why the Playboy centerfold?
Why not?
All right. Why not? I mean, I guess I was talking to Drew about this a couple of nights ago that I just believe at the core of almost every woman I've ever met, there's a part of her that wants to be desired physically.
Yeah.
No matter where she's at, I don't care if she's on the Supreme Court. There's a part, and I don't think it's a bad thing.
Right.
I just think it's almost a biological thing. There's no woman, no matter what her rap is, who wouldn't want to be lusted after, desired, and pinned up in some locker room somewhere.
Absolutely.
That's the way, and you never had that opportunity, obviously.
Well, I mean, it's like coming from my background and being a musician and just being on the road. I mean, it's not like we were a male group with groupies. It was not like these guys were running around chasing after us. I feel like I've always had some kind of fan base, people, supporters maybe, but physically I never really had that lusting after. I mean, I had boyfriends and everything growing up. I never had a problem with sex or attention like that, but I always sort of felt ashamed, I really felt abnormal and out of place. So I compensated.
Was that shame something from childhood issues, or was that shame because of being overweight?
It was probably
both?
A combination of both.
And you were married. You've been married for how long? 3
years. We just had our 3-year anniversary.
So Hi,
honey.
You were 300 pounds when your husband married you, right?
Oh, I was actually I met my husband at 300. I lost about 130 after I met him. I'm sorry, when we got married. I was down to about 165 pounds.
When you got married?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
And then you went back up, and then you had the surgery.
No, actually, we met right before I had my gastric bypass, and we were married a year later.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Okay.
So I had lost about 130 pounds, 100.
Right.
Whatever.
Okay. Well, that's kind of nice. So he loves the big you too.
Yeah.
He may be disappointed at the. Is he disappointed? I mean, there are guys that are.
No way.
Is he black?
I think I don't know. I just think he loved me.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I do.
And what do you think about Playboy? Sorry to cut you off.
That's all right. I know it's hard to ignore. I'm a little flipped out myself. I can't believe it.
Did he? I mean, what was his
what did
take?
he think?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He's the one that said, "You got to do this." I mean, his reaction, I was actually shocked by his reaction.
They approached you?
Yeah, they called me up. My manager called me and said, Carnie, you're really not, are you sitting down? You're not going to believe this. And I was actually naked about to take a shower. And I'm like, this is a Playboy omen because, hello, this is really weird. And I really thought he was like, pulling my leg. And I couldn't believe it. And Rob, I said, honey, you're not going to believe this, but Playboy wants me to pose and they want to do an article. And he said, you got to do it, baby, do it. And I said, you really, what?
Really? I've never
serious?
said that to any woman about anything ever that didn't involve her making something for me. Like some kind of sandwich or something. Like,
how do you do that?
I'm always suspicious. Is he here? Where is he?
He's right there.
I'm always suspicious when guys do that. Hey, no. And he said, babe, you got to do this
right
for
away.
you, for us, and for...
No,
I'm
he
always
didn't say
like...
no, not like that.
He should be. His first word should have been, huh?
Where's the remote?
You always should have to tell him everything twice. Yeah, first should be a processing. Like, what? Are you talking? And then the second should be, huh? Who cares?
He said, what? Oh, my God, that's great. Baby,
Really?
you got to do it. Yeah.
And
Those were his words.
No, Carrie, not what am I hearing you right? Just
just,
are you speaking?
Yeah.
What?
He was like, what? Oh, my God, that's great. You got to
No,
do
she
it.
still didn't get it.
No.
Maybe I don't.
Here's how it
I'm
goes.
sorry.
Right. You say the first you say what, then
Right.
then you repeat the last thing they say.
Right.
So it goes like this. Huh? Yeah, Playboy. And then you get back to whatever. Or whatever the last thing they said was. A movie, grocery, whatever, kid,
No.
whatever it is.
He was totally stoked.
Wow.
I was kind of like, wait a minute, I want you to be like jealous here or something, But I think he's just so proud of me.
Well,
He said, show it off.
as far as guys go, I mean, it's a sort of, I guess it depends from, what school you come from, because there's that argument of who wants people looking at their wife naked, and then there's that school that says, hey, that's my wife.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I guess he's that's my wife.
Maybe he
guy.
is, but I also think that my husband knows what I've been through, and he's a very smart guy, and he can appreciate beauty and everything, but I think that and I'm not saying that I'm beautiful, but you know what I mean? There's something amazing about somebody that has worked so hard for something, and then this is kind of like the cherry on top,
What about your dad? Did you talk to him about it?
Yeah, he didn't get it.
Are you guys? How are you guys? Your dad's Brian Wilson, by the way, the Beach Boys. You guys? Oh, we're playing some Beach Boys last week. We got in trouble actually, but
He's great.
How is he? Are you guys on good terms?
Yes, we are. We're better than I ever.
Have you not always been on good terms?
Well, he's had a difficult life, a very miraculous life, and he's probably the strongest person that I've ever known. The ultimate survivor of everyone.
Well, how is he doing?
He's doing great. He's doing great.
Back and forth, and I haven't heard. He hasn't been out there too much lately.
No, he actually has.
He has.
Yes, he has. He's been touring.
I guess that's embarrassing.
Where have you been? No. If you're a true Beach Boy fan,
I guess what I'm saying is I remember about 5 years ago, I was seeing him everywhere.
Right.
For good reasons and for bad reasons. I don't know what it was. He just sort of came out of his exile a little bit.
Right.
And he was all over the place. And I'm not seeing him doing the interviews, doing all this stuff right now.
He's touring, and
he is.
He's kind of been on this continuous tour for like 4 or 5 years now, and it's great because this guy. I mean, he walks and runs every day. He's on like strict diets. He's really a very regimented guy, and I admire him for that. He has his battles emotionally and mentally that really just things that just plague him, and it's really, really sad. And all I do is just wish him love and happiness, and he does the best that he can. But he's really come through a lot, and and at the end of the day, it's like, look at this guy. He's just this guy who had a difficult childhood, who was seriously gifted and gave this beautiful gift to the world, and he knows it, and he's finally being rewarded for that. I think people are appreciating him more now.
Was it his dad that was sort of this abusive guy, or sort of driven showbiz dad? I mean,
yeah, it's just a weird, not a great situation.
The miniseries was on a couple weeks ago. Was that accurate?
Yeah, that was all right.
Was it sort of accurate? At least with the dad.
It was in and out, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just not, I don't want to. I love John Stamos, but it was okay.
What, did he produce it or something?
I believe so.
He just went.
The bongo. There's so many that have been done, and they're all usually like just a lot of bull crap. And so I don't know.
Well, listen.
It's annoying. I don't know. That's my life, and you see all these inconsistencies and just.
I don't know how. I mean, listen. Let's face it. If you read a one-paragraph blurb about you in a newspaper, in a local newspaper, 3 of the things are wrong.
Yeah.
They misquote you.
Of course.
They spell your name wrong. They don't mention certain things they should mention. So imagine a 2-hour movie about your life. You'd just be watching it going, no.
The phone calls between the family was the classic. Everyone calling each other. Did you see that scene? Oh, God.
And where's your mom? Is she around?
She is. Actually, I just sang with her on my new album. We recorded a song that my Uncle Dennis wrote called Forever, which is just one of my favorite songs. And she sounds great. She's the best person.
Is Dennis?
Great person.
Did Dennis pass away?
He did. He drowned in 1983. Yeah.
Okay, good. I thought he had, but then I was trying to think how he wrote the song, and then I was trying to do some math.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he did, unfortunately. It's
very
tragic.
sad. Alexis?
Yeah.
You're 16?
Yep.
What's up?
I was wondering, I have a vibrator, and I use it sort of often, and I was wondering if, like, my sex life in the future, if it could be affected by that, like if I wouldn't be able to have a normal orgasm.
No.
You're having them with a vibrator?
Yeah.
That's a normal one.
Oh.
You know what I mean? You're having a normal one.
But it's not induced through normal ways. I mean, the outcome's the same, but it's not brought to her that way.
Am I allowed to interject here?
Of course.
Okay, I love my vibrator. I need you to know that. And I feel like it. Maybe it's not a finger or a tongue or whatever, but it's stimulation.
Make a note of that. Vibrator, not finger, not tongue. Got it?
But it's stimulation.
It's stimulation.
Well, yeah.
In very fast motion.
No, I mean, listen,
reps.
it's better than any man could be.
Right.
I mean, you don't
No,
have
it's
the,
not.
Well, you don't have the not your husband. He's not. But big thumbs up. But no, what I'm saying is we have talked to people before on the show that had trouble having an orgasm any other way once they got used to this sensation.
Mm-hmm.
Just the same as a guy might if he'd got some sort of vibrating.
Some sort of habit.
He has something he could stick himself into, which
Yeah.
I'm still working on. But Alexis, how often do you use it?
Like every day.
Once a day?
Uh-huh.
And do you have a boyfriend?
Yep.
Do you have sex with him?
No, I'm still a virgin.
All right, good.
Aw, that's so nice. A very old-fashioned girl.
Yeah.
Just
The destroyer and virgin.
just augering herself out with a vibrator every day, but still
think
has
it's
his
healthy.
old-fashioned
I think
sensibilities.
it's healthy.
Yes.
All right.
Of course.
And what do you do with your boyfriend?
We haven't done much. I mean, we just basically made out. I told him that I didn't want to have sex. I don't really want to wait till I get married, but I just want to make sure, I'm going to have some.
Yeah,
Maybe
you're good.
I
That's
wonder. Do you think this is a good thing? Like the vibrator takes the edge off?
Or to heat it up.
Well, I don't know. Does it kickstart things or does it quell things a little bit? Hey, Alexis.
Yeah.
Where do you hide it, by the way?
I hide it, I share a room with my sister, and there's, a great big box in our room that has a whole bunch of old junk in it.
Yeah.
And there's a hole in the
Called
bottom
her
of it.
vagina.
No, it's with the
my
SpongeBob
God.
stuffed animals and stuff.
How old? I can punch that one up.
But make sure there's a little
Oh.
cyanide tablet there by it when your dad finds it.
Yeah.
Grab that
Actually,
too.
my dad isn't around, but
Oh,
I'm
right.
always, horrified that somebody's going to hear it
What-
and be like, what's that?
What? Well, what? How old is your sister?
She's 7.
4. Oh, 7.
She's never. Her sister probably just lies on the lower bunk, and it's like, how long can someone brush their teeth with an electric toothbrush?
I discovered
before the enamel comes off?
my mother's vibrator when I was 7.
Oh, my God.
Isn't that scary?
Did you ask her what it was? Or?
No, I stole it and I figured it out myself.
Oh.
I used one of my mom's spent tampon casings as a telescope when I was a kid. Like picked it out of a garbage can, made the slide whistle noise with it. Weird, weird.
Get all the neighborhood
applicator
kids working
thing.
on it.
And I think I may have found my mom's vibrator too.
No.
I was searching
Freak
through the
out.
closet looking for something. You think you had a crappy childhood? At least you had a piano and some money.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I never said I had a crap.
Cry me a river, toots. I'm gonna have to do Playgirl. Emily,
Yeah, really.
Yes.
you're 24. What's up?
Oh, hi. I had a question. If I should tell my job about the psychological problems I have.
What's your job?
I work at a pizza place.
And what are your psychological problems?
I have manic depression, dissociative identity disorder, and post-traumatic stress disorder.
Oh, boy. So you were sexually abused or something growing up? Something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't remember what happened or who did it, but
Something big happened. Huh?
yeah.
All right. So it's more like multiple personality disorder.
Yeah.
And so,
Well, I mean, not unless it manifests itself in any dangerous way, like you making thick crust pizza or something. I hate that goddamn thick crust. All you idiots who order thick crust, you sicken me. Thin crust, where you can bend it
totally.
like a taco,
New York.
snap it in
New York
half, and
style.
put it right in your mouth.
But Emily, just answer their questions honestly. They actually don't have a right to all the information about your mental health, but they have a right to know whether or not you're medically stable and that sort of thing when you're under doctor's care. Just answer their questions honestly.
Well, I mean, they haven't asked me, but
But usually on your
They don't ask you. It's a pizza place. You're fine.
on your
I
application.
don't know, but it's like sometimes my other personality comes out at work, and so it's kind of strange, interacting with my coworkers.
What does the other one do?
Well, she's 5, and I don't know, she just
She's a little girl.
does little kid things.
What's the
make her in charge of salads or
what's
something.
the executive one?
Huh?
What's the executive one like? The main one.
Well, let's see. There's me, and then there's my 5-year-old, and I think there's like one other that's like a really bad, evil man.
Oh, an evil man.
Yeah, there's usually other
You can
sex-
hop genders, huh?
genders and sexual orientations.
Huh?
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, if you're going to hop genders, why do you have to hop sexual orientations? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well,
You're still a chick who thinks he's a dude who likes chicks, then you're still a lesbian.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Well, he likes
do that
young
math?
girls,
You
actually.
did the
likes-
Sybil math with me?
He likes young girls,
Yeah.
He likes young girls. Yeah, so why bother being a lesbian?
but
He could be gay. And then all right.
Emily goes after the young girls.
Are you going after young girls?
Well, I find them attractive, but I don't.
When you say young, how young?
it.
How young?
Huh?
How young?
6,
like,
7, 5.
Whatever
16 or
age.
so. I like them like 16.
Oh, 16?
All right.
But
I'd like to party with that guy. He's healthy.
no, he likes like really young, like like 5 and 6.
There
Yeah.
you go. Which
Is
is
that
when,
how old you
that's
were
when Emily
when-
was
Of course.
abused. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
So there we go.
Well, you seeing a psychiatrist?
I have a psychologist.
Well, didn't you say you're bipolar?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I haven't been officially diagnosed, but she
Really?
suspects that's what I am.
How about
Oh,
a
well.
psychiatrist? I think you may need some meds.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, I don't have health insurance right now to.
Well, go to a county facility and have your psychologist refer you, because that may help you from flipping from one person to the next and having the post-traumatic stress reactions.
Yeah, and listen, everybody. A couple of days ago, some guy was schizophrenic. Walked into his work with a samurai sword and took out a couple of coworkers. So the point is I'm sure he wasn't happy about it.
Right.
I'm sure some voice told him to do it. I'm sure he's sitting somewhere now on his medications, having someone explain to him what he just did and where he's going to have to be for the rest of his life. And it's dangerous. You got to take those meds.
Yes. these
You
are
don't
medical-
want to turn. You don't want to be the old pedophile who feels up to 5-year-olds.
Yeah,
You have a
these
condition,
These are
yeah.
medical problems.
All right. Carnie Wilson in studio tonight. I'm going to take. I was just thinking though, how much do those NRA a-holes love the fact that a guy went in and took out a bunch of people with a samurai sword?
Yeah.
That's always their argument. It's always hey, a guy could take a penknife. I could take this letter opener, put it right in your neck right now. What's to stop me from balling up Carnie? See Carnie's bio here? Let's say I ball this up and just stuff it in your windpipe. That could kill you. There's nothing. I take that mic cord, wrap it around your neck, and strangle it. Nothing you could do.
No problem.
No problem. Just the same as me holding a AK-47 or a Mac-10. No different. Okay. Let's take a break. Carnie here. We'll be right back.
Hello, this is your radio. LoveLine will be right back.
As many as 1 in 3 Americans with HIV don't know it. To find a testing location near you, call toll-free 1-866-344-KNOW.
LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. 1105 Alternative, San Francisco.
Hey, everybody. It's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Carnie Wilson in here tonight. Carnie
Hola.
is currently out in the this month's issue of Playboy. Also has a book out called I'm Still Hungry, which came out in May and is doing quite well, thank you. And a new CD. It's coming out in September, and it's called For the First Time, and some possible stuff with Wilson Phillips, maybe reunion.
And I'm a
maybe.
judge. Yeah, there's a reunion. I'm a judge on Fame.
Oh, yeah.
That's really fun.
Well, Adam loves that judging stuff.
I was eating lunch with someone today saying that's my dream. That's my
job.
dream.
Really?
Well, just in general, just sitting back and judging people and getting paid.
And leaving immediately, arriving,
Right.
working for an hour, and leaving.
And leaving.
immediately.
I did. What'd I do? I did Star Search. I was like the guest guy on
Right.
Star Search.
Did you like it?
I liked it because it was nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I love. The show's live. It starts at 6 o'clock out here and goes to 7 o'clock, and you go home.
When you're called
it
upon
doesn't matter.
for 6 seconds every 10 minutes.
And then once every 12 minutes, someone says, "What do you think?" And someone says, "Hurry." And you go, "I give the young black kid who tap danced so well, I give him 3 stars. He's the next Ben Vereen." And then everyone starts clapping. And then 2 more times they go back to you, and then you leave, and they go, "I'm going to need $10,000, a sweatshirt, and a fruit basket." And they're like, "Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Come again. Thank you. Please come again." And then I go back, and my agent's like, "All right, well, you'll not be doing that again." And I'm like, "Why not?" And they're like, my partner's like, "That'll ruin your career if you do that." And I'm like, "Bring on the ruining."
Yeah.
Let's ruin it. Let's ruin it.
I'm having a blast.
Yes, they pay you a bunch of money, you sit there, and everyone tries to entertain you.
I love it. I don't know. You kind of get this. I have a fondness for this Harlem and Serena. I don't know if you're just watching. There's just this guy Harlem. He just really is awesome.
I have been watching the
Yeah,
show.
Harlem's great.
On all those shows.
I know.
Yeah, it's great.
It's
Pay you a
fun.
bunch of money, you sit there.
It's a
And
blast.
you get to just sort of react.
I know.
There's people are, and it's nice to just sort of sit there with your arms folded. It's like the queen is not amused. Like the people are dancing
But
and
they
singing
cut-
their ass off.
They cut out the parts that are really good.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, they edit out a lot of my comments. I mean, I'm not like a Simon or whatever, but I really try to be honest. And they, of course, because of time and TV, they have to edit out a lot of stuff. And I say stuff like, because Debbie Allen loves all of them equally. Debbie's the one that found them all. So she loves everyone, and she hates it when we say anything bad. And it's not that we're being negative; we're just being honest and giving constructive criticism. And so I said, you know what? They could fart, and you would think it was beautiful. And they cut that out.
Oh, yeah, see, that's why you got to do the
Live.
Star
You
Search
gotta do
thing. It's
live.
got to be live.
Yeah,
you go nuts.
right.
You just start yelling the N-word over and over and over again, and there's nothing they could do about it. Just go nuts. You pull your penis out. You start talking. I mean, I would pull my penis out.
I'd be in big trouble.
Is that talking through your penis or to your penis?
It's all right. It's all right.
It's a great performance.
N-word. All right. Now, where were we?
Right here.
Oh, yeah. Who? Bigger pain in the ass, just off the top of your head. Debbie Allen, Felicia Rashad. Quick. Who would you rather? Who's a bigger pain in the ass?
I'm pleading the fifth. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Debbie Allen's got to be. There's nothing worse than Debbie Allen. And the only thing worse than Debbie Allen could be Felicia Rashad.
You're terrible.
There's nothing worse than proud women.
Why?
There's something. It is going to sound racist. There's that somehow the proud black woman
threatened.
in her 50s drives me insane.
You're
It's
totally
just driving me-
Well, I don't know what you mean
You're
by proud. What does that mean?
It's Debbie Allen speaks like you're hanging on every word she says. And Felicia Rashad does the exact same thing. They sit there. They're just blowhards.
Huh?
You didn't think
you don't like blowhards, huh?
blow hard.
Yeah.
I don't really care like what she has to say. I just
You
like
hate her, though. You hate her.
I do not at all. I appreciate her talent.
Please.
I do.
Who cares? She
I
did
totally
a little
do.
dancing 40 years ago. You know Debbie Allen's a blowhard, though, right? She drives you nuts. Whenever she starts talking about pride, it'll drive you nuts.
Well, I'm not into that. I just like when she goes, ha, 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 her thing she does. She makes me laugh.
Blowhard. Heather?
Yeah.
She'll be on tomorrow night. I'll be sucking up to her. You're 15. What's up?
Yeah, thanks for taking my call. And my aunt mentally and physically abuses my 8-year-old cousin, and now my cousin is being put into a special hospital because of my aunt's behavior. Is there anything I can do about this?
Wow.
What kind of special hospital?
In a psychiatric hospital?
Yeah, the doctors have literally pronounced her crazy,
You're the aunt or the child?
the child.
Oh.
I don't know if they've pronounced you crazy, but I think they use another word like
Yeah.
wacko or something.
Wow.
But that's a horrible thing. Is this your mom's sister?
Yeah,
Oh.
Well, how's your mom doing?
she's fine, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because usually, if they came from the same place, your mom's going to have a couple of issues too.
No, she's all right.
No, she raised you well. She didn't abuse you.
No, I'm fine.
Okay, and so maybe
There's nothing
the
you-
aunt has a condition. Maybe, what I mean, she's into drugs or something like that.
Yeah.
Is she a drug addict?
Well, I don't think she is. I haven't. She just.
All right, Heather, but your question is what you can do for your cousin. Yeah. Not a heck of a lot, just to sort of be there and support her. If they ask for family involvement and treatment, get there.
Well, they
Come
have
visit her.
visiting.
They'll be visiting hours.
At the hospital.
But you can't really do anything about her condition, unfortunately. And she's in good hands. She's being treated. That's the best you can hope for.
But it's good that you're, reaching out like this and trying to do something.
Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Hey, good times, though,
Good
right?
luck.
Florida.
All right.
Florida. That's the problem.
Florida.
Good luck.
Oh, my God. You know what you have to do in order to get your kid taken away from you in Florida? You have to light them on fire.
That's
in
it.
front of a
She
cop
had-
station and then put them out with your own urine.
Oh,
That's the only way because
she was
because
committed.
Florida is so debaucherous. It's like it's turning into just a zoo over there. When I'm in charge, we're going to Florida will become a penal colony. We'll put a fence around it. It's going to be like Devil's Island. It's like a French Guyana.
Would you take a big channel, they cut it off from the continent, put a moat there, basically.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
See?
That's good.
There's just one
Perfect.
connection. It's connected to one site.
Right. I'm going to give 48 hours for the righteous and the elderly to leave, and then that's it. Then the moat digging begins.
There you go.
Oh, we'll go back in 50 years. There'll be 1,000 Waffle Houses on every corner.
Oh,
There'll be like 70-story Waffle Houses with no elevator. Yeah, it'll be great. I really started giving Florida some thought, and I started thinking about alligators, and I started thinking about, people would go, I always knew people from Florida, and they'd go, you ought to see the roaches in Florida. And then they'd
The
go,
bugs.
The roach, they got snakes there. Florida's got, and they start talking about how everything just gets bigger and meaner and uglier and scarier. And then I started hearing about all the people from Florida, and I thought, everything over there just gets big and ugly and mean. And then I thought, we got to cut Florida off. It's polluting the rest of the country. And every time you hear some crazy story about a woman cut her husband's testicles off, put them in a crossbow, and fired them across a river. She lives in, and you say Florida.
Yeah, Florida.
When you start thinking about
Hurricanes.
where did the terrorists do their flight training? Where's anything? Where's the fugitives? Where they end up? Where they come from? Florida. It's all Florida. It's the first place you look for any troublemakers. Go to Florida. Jason.
Yeah.
What are you, 19? What's up?
Well, I've been going out with my girlfriend now for about 4 months, and she told me she was pregnant about a week after we started going out.
Seems a little late. I mean,
Premature.
No, I'm saying with his dialect, I'd have it more 3 days.
3 days, pretty much.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I'm saying it sounds a little late. But anyway, you guys old-fashioned waited a week.
Let me understand this. You had sex, and a week later she claimed to be pregnant?
Well, yeah, but she said she don't know if it's for sure mine, and I don't want to break up with her, because if it is mine, then, I don't want to leave the baby in between.
All right, well, here's what you do. The probability of it's being used, if your dates are yours, if your dates are right, is probably awfully slim. Right?
That she would know she was pregnant
later.
within a
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you guys had sex on the first date?
Probably second day.
All right. Were you driving an 18-wheeler?
No.
17-wheeler?
No.
16?
U-Haul?
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
I think that was a bogus call.
Oh, absolutely.
I think totally.
Absolutely. That's why he was so...
Yeah, he was screwed up with his... I think we screwed him up with his dates because he really... Here's the thing. It's going to take a couple of weeks, usually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you got to say we had a date, and then like 3 weeks later, she said, but you, within a week after you met her kind of thing.
It's not really possible.
You know, he sounded like... I'm going to date myself a little bit here, but you remember that song, The Streak? Here they call him The Streak. Woo!
Yeah.
Ray Charles?
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
wait. I'll figure
I
that
don't
out.
remember that song.
Oh, The Streak.
The Streak. I think of The Stroke. What's that guy's name? Billy
Streak.
Squire. The Streak. I don't know. I know The Stroke. Not The Streak.
Big novelty song.
Yeah.
Big novelty song, yeah. They would interview a guy.
Hey, who did
The
that?
Action News Report. I'm going to figure out who did that. That's the same guy who did...
My husband is mouthing something. He knows the answer.
He
I don't
knows
know.
The Streak, right?
He knows.
Yes, they call him The Streak. Woo! Look at that. Yeah, same guy sung Ahab the Arab. Ray Stevens.
Oh, is that right, Ray Stevens?
Yeah, same guy who sung Everything is Beautiful.
Oh, yeah, right.
That's the guy's got a lot of range. He sings Everything is Beautiful in some way, and he sings Ahab the Arab and Guitar Zan.
And those Guitar Zan was his too?
Yeah, but anyway. All right, I don't want to digress.
Whatever.
Kim?
Whatever.
We got to get to Guitar Zan. We got to get it.
Guitar Zan's a hot song.
Hey, Anderson, come on.
Anderson never heard of Guitar Zan. Kim?
Yes, this is Kim.
You're 25.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Hi, Kim.
It's
Hello.
like, here's why. Here's all. You can't blame Anderson or Tara Call Me Tara or Ann for not hearing of these people, because just like you don't know who Count Basie is or
Frank Sinatra.
You wouldn't know any of those names,
No,
right?
no.
Okay, so they couldn't know anybody before
Bing Crosby,
they were
yeah,
born.
yeah.
You wouldn't know those names. Kim,
Yes, I'm here.
what's up?
I'm calling because I'm just curious what you guys think. Okay, I'm 25. I'm cute. I mean, I'm not a model, but I get hit on quite a bit. I'm a virgin, and I'm not exactly trying to be.
You're fat.
Drew, please. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
What do you do for work?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What kind of work do you do? What do you do for a living?
I
All right. I've had an ass full of her.
She's annoying.
What
was the question?
She wants to know why she's still a virgin even though she's not trying to be a virgin.
We got to take a break.
Yeah.
Because she's
Kim.
boring?
Yeah. Oh, look, Carney's mad.
Sorry.
Shouldn't like these hot chicks who could model. All right, we got to take a break. We're going to go find the best of Ray Stevens.
Yes.
You're going to listen to Guitar Zan. All right, we'll take ourselves a little break. We'll get back with Kim when we come back. But, Kim, you're going to need to pick up the pace a little there, Cha-Cha.
LoveLine.
Okay, wait. My hair.
We'll be right back. LoveLine. LoveLine. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. 105 Alternative. San Francisco.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Carnie Wilson is in our studio tonight. Carnie can be seen on Fame. Yeah. And also in Playboy, and also has her book, which is I'm Still Hungry, and new CD coming out in September. And there is going to be a Wilson Phillips reunion.
I can't even keep track. There's so many things.
I like that Wilson Phillips. I got to tell you.
Thank you.
It's not dude music per se, but my roommate had the CD, and must have had the CD. Ralph had the CD. Ralph K-Rock's Ralph had it. Was my roommate. It had to be 9 years ago.
Yeah.
And I used to listen to it.
That's cool.
It's inspirational music.
Thank you.
Got you going. Got my day started with old Wilson Phillips in 1994.
When you were on the TV show, who were you on with? I can't remember who was there with you.
Which my talk show?
When you were on our TV show.
Wasn't it my sister Wendy?
Yeah, I think it was.
It was Wendy.
I think it was.
That was fun.
Kim?
Yes.
You're 25?
Yes, I am.
All right, so you're virgin,
Yes.
and you're 25, you're attractive.
Yeah.
Guys ask you out.
And we were going to...
Yeah, they asked me out. I got hit on tonight. I get hit on all the time.
Yeah. Why are you a virgin?
I don't know. I was calling to see if you guys could ask me some key questions to help me figure that out.
All righty.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a paralegal.
Paralegal. And did you come out to Hollywood, or were you born out here?
And no, I came out here.
To do what?
Basically, I had gone to school in the Midwest, and I lived there for a little while, and it just wasn't cutting it for me. I wasn't happy in the Midwest. I didn't grow up there.
So you didn't. Where did you grow up?
In Texas.
All right. So you didn't come out here to be an actress or anything.
No, I did not.
And so you're not a religious person per se.
I'm not religious. I consider myself spiritual.
So you're just an attractive person whose vagina slipped through the sofa crack of life and never was filled by a penis.
It has not been. No.
No, we got that part of it.
Lovely.
But the
I just mean,
what about your parents? I mean, what about that kind of influence in your life? Have they persuaded you or dissuaded? Like, what's up with that?
No, my parents are, I mean, they're very affectionate with each other. They have a good relationship. They've been married for a long time.
Were you at one time trying not to lose your virginity?
No, not really. Never.
Okay, so you're good to go.
You had a boyfriend?
No, I don't.
You ever had a boyfriend?
Yes, I have. Not for a very long period of time, though. Not for, because I wasn't ready to have sex.
Okay. So what's missing here?
I think she's afraid.
The story isn't fitting. It's not hanging together.
Your parents are good. No one abused you. Did your dad ever cheat on your mom? You walk in and see him having sex in a weird position.
Not that I know of. I mean, I know that they had sex in front of me before.
Whoa.
They did?
Whoa.
How'd that?
When I was younger. I mean,
yeah. When it has the greatest impact on you, what happened?
I remember them having sex I mean, it was always like when we were on trips, like in hotel rooms, a couple of times, like when I was maybe like 11 and 12.
Wow.
How about it just filled that room with vomit and fecal matter?
It's just really...
I just
your
split it
parents
out of both ends
really?
just simultaneously until I floated out of the top, like blow out of the vent hole above the toilet.
Just to get out of there?
Yeah, floated to safety.
Kim, that means your family had some really serious boundary problems.
Well, were you hearing it through the wall in the next room?
No, I was in the same room.
All right.
Hold
I'll
on.
put her on hold because her connection's so bad. First off, I want some credit for talking
good.
about the parents
You're
getting it on.
You're here.
Secondly, I'll tell you, nobody's more casual about interesting insights and answers than our callers.
I know. Well, it's because they don't understand the impact it's had. To them, that's just their life.
I know, but if our callers went to a psychic and the psychic said, did you have a dog who was named Chipperoo who died because a neighbor named Butch put an M80 up his ass? They'd go, well, I had a dog named Chipperoo, but the neighbor, well, his nickname was Butch. I mean, his Christian name was Steve, but he died with an M80 up his ass. But anyway, they would blow. That would be our. That would be our call. They would breeze right past it.
We come upon stuff that.
And she's like, not really. Well, they did used to get it on when we were on the road, and I was 12.
Is that really weird, though?
It's pretty weird.
Kim, that's
not only is
serious.
it weird, but it just shows the kind of people your parents were.
Exactly. The boundaries are really bad.
That's why I brought up the parents. I had a weird feeling about it.
Well, of course. Always, that's that.
Smart money on the parents. All right, so, Kim, how about a little therapy?
You would discover more about your family that you think is so loving and perfect if you were in a therapeutic relationship where you could look at things realistically and objectively.
And by the way,
things that you don't think are any problem, like them having sex in front of you, all kinds of things would start emerging that you'll be able to sort of reintegrate in a new way and be able then to go out and have a real relationship of your own.
Yeah, and also, you can't just have a boyfriend and F the guy. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You don't feel like you could do that?
I know. That's kind of the problem. It's like I don't, it's like I'd like to be close and in love with someone, but then at the same time...
The problem is a new trajectory could be established of hypersexuality as soon as this stuff emerges.
Yeah,
all right.
way,
So there's weird intimacy things going on here. You got to look at it. And first, start with the family and stop defending them. Beat them up like I do verbally. Let's talk to Sarah, who's 14. Sarah?
Hello.
What's up?
Hi. I've been seeing this guy for I haven't really been seeing him. I've gone to concerts and I see him all the time. And I've always thought of him as a friend. And one night he started hitting on me, and I asked him if he had a girlfriend, and he avoided the subject completely. And we ended up making out and everything, and we almost had sex, but we didn't. And I found out like a week later that he had a girlfriend, and he had a girlfriend for about 8 months, and I wanted to know if I should tell his girlfriend about...
Sarah, how old is this guy?
This guy is 20.
Okay, you're 14.
Yeah.
Okay, listen to this. A 20-year-old that would do this with you is a bad guy. And bad guys treat people badly in relationships.
Okay.
And this girlfriend of his seems to need a bad guy. Has nothing to do with you. You hopefully will learn something about dating guys that are a lot older than you and who are exploitative and who are bad guys. You stay away from them. You stay away from their life. You stay away from their girlfriend. You stay away from all aspects of it.
Okay.
Count this as a learning experience. It's a bad person. He made you feel like he was a good guy and made you feel all kinds of things, but that wasn't real.
Yeah. It's good you didn't have sex with him.
Yeah, he just wanted to have sex.
Why didn't you have sex with him?
Because we didn't have a condom.
And she has a shred of instinct.
What did you, how far did you get with him?
Not very far, because we were just making out and everything, and then we almost did, and then I asked him if he had a condom, and he said no. And So,
We guarantee you this wasn't the first time you cheated on this girlfriend.
Definitely.
Yeah.
not.
yeah, I know he didn't because
All right, but
I talked to other people.
what are you doing? You're 14. What are you in the 9th grade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your plan?
You planning on date guys who should be in their 2nd or 3rd year of college?
Well, no, it's just because, I didn't think about it really.
All right, there's your first mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you find yourself some nice, find some cool 9th grader. Don't you have any cool 9th grade dudes? When I was in 9th grade, there were cool dudes.
Yeah, but I want to know if I should tell his girlfriend because I know I'm not the only girl.
Sarah.
Yeah, listen, just look.
Didn't I say stay away from
First
him?
off, how do you know the guy's girlfriend?
Well, because I don't know her personally, but
Look, we know you're hurt. We know you're angry. Do not act it out. Just.
Well, how old's this guy's girlfriend?
I have no idea.
You don't know. First off, she may take a swing at you. Secondly, what if she's 23 and she's working at some Bed Bath and Beyond? She's on a cigarette break and she beats the crap out of you.
Don't get into that triangle.
That
that
happened
weird
to me.
triangle.
Okay,
Same thing
so-
happened to me when I was 14.
Some chick
So I
beat
should
you
just
up.
stay away from it all? Leave her alone?
Yes.
This is a learning experience.
You don't even know who
Stay
she is.
Stay away from this guy and everything about him.
She might take a swing at you, goofball. All right, listen. And listen, Miss Chaos Queen, why don't you cool your jets a little bit, would you?
All right.
All right? Jesus Christ, you're 14.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, funny.
All right. Listen, I'll go make a couple of predictions. A, she's going to tell this girl. B, she's going to be pregnant or have syphilis in the next 45 minutes. Carnie Wilson here. That's outside. Over-under's 33 minutes. Take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Okay, so I know there's nothing wrong with me. So what's up?
So I was like you, and I used to think that these Datelines were totally cheesy.
Why can't I meet anybody?
But I tried everything else and thought, what the hell? So I called the Dateline and actually met a cool guy.
I called the Dateline and I hooked up with some cool people.
Believe it or not, other normal people are out there looking too.
877-889-DATE.
1-800-LOVE-191. We'll be right back.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Carnie Wilson is our guest tonight. Carnie's got a book out.
Hattie.
Carnie is going to have a CD out in a couple of months.
Yeah.
Wilson Phillips may get back together and is going to get back together. Do some touring.
Yeah, next year.
And also, now, were you guys fighting when you broke up?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
It's hard to be in a group.
Especially chicks.
Oh, God, we can be pretty bad.
Yeah.
I don't know, considering I think we always had this thing where we had group meetings and talk about things. It was much different than the old rock and roll days where people just,
got loaded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that's not what we
Too
did.
much. Yeah. And what, I mean, was it tough back then? You were the fat one back then.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
And well, I mean,
how sweet.
If that,
Yes, that was true.
That's got to bring up feelings. That's got to suck.
Well,
I mean, was it
yeah.
tough?
It was hard at times. Yeah.
Was there stuff you didn't even know you were feeling? Maybe. It had to. I mean, it just there had to be a lot of dynamics rolling around.
Definitely. But then again, I grew up with Wendy and China, and I was always fat even before we had a group. So I knew going into it that I was the big one. But it was more like, I think my personality was what people were attracted to,
Right.
And it was hard. I mean, I all the gay men just loved me. It was just like Carnie. That was it.
Oh yeah.
And so I felt like I had my little fan base. And
Yeah.
I was fine with that, but it's not easy to stand next to the two of them. They're gorgeous, and so I kind of learned to be strong in other areas,
Right.
Looks on everything.
No.
And not like I'm ugly. I mean,
nothing wrong.
I was always attractive.
Yeah, you were. But I mean, let's face it, 300 pounds in this society is a deal breaker for a lot of guys.
Well, I wasn't 300 pounds with Wilson Phillips. I started out at about 180, and I got up to about 230.
Oh, yeah.
And then after we broke up, I put on about another 70
You
pounds.
got depressed?
Yeah, actually, I was. I was devastated.
Did you guys make enough money doing that?
I blew it all.
Really?
That was part of it. That was part of the accumulation and like realizing one day.
How'd you blow it all?
I just spent it on just not like jewelry and stupid things. Stupid things. Big homes, $1 million homes, buying everyone dinner, and I mean, I love to give away. I love to buy things for people, so I didn't save. I wasn't smart. I was young.
Because you guys made a lot of money for a few years there, right?
We did, yeah. I probably spent about, I don't know, a few $1 million. You know,
Yeah.
I learned a lot though. Oh boy, I've learned a lot.
Do you still now? Is there still money coming in
Oh yeah.
from Wilson Phillips?
Oh well, yeah.
I don't
yeah,
mean
a
it
little
in
bit.
general. I just meant
Like royalties and stuff?
Yeah, royalties.
Yeah,
I
good.
still hear songs. I hear Wilson Phillips on the radio
Sure.
once in a while.
Yes.
All right. Well, good. A little reunion. And when you do the reunion, it will have been how many years?
Oh gosh, 12 years.
12 years?
12
Really?
years. I know. I feel ancient now. People are like, when I was 4, I listened to your music. I'm like, oh no, don't even say that. No, I mean,
Dr. Drew has that too. Like, yeah, the guy's calling like, yeah, I'm 70. I got one foot in the grave. I have 4 great grandchildren. When I was in junior high, I was a big fan of the show. Drew, you told me to stay away from opium and
alcohol.
Alcohol. They hadn't invented cocaine yet. All right, let's talk to. Is that Kyle?
Yes.
Kyle, you're 17.
Yes.
What's up?
I've been going out with my girlfriend for about 4 months.
Uh-oh. Sounds like one of your fans. Yeah. Mhm.
Well, she wants me to have sex with her before we go to college. Because we just graduated this last year. And she wants to have sex before we go to college and get separated because she's going to Michigan and I'm staying here in Oklahoma.
She's going to Michigan.
I'm staying here at
Is this an attempt to try to cling this relationship together? Is that what that's about?
I don't have a clue.
I get that.
Are you going to college in Oklahoma?
No, I haven't started yet, but I'm supposed to start in about August the 15th, I believe.
so you feel pressured?
What's he starting on?
A little bit. I mean, I want to wait until I find, the right somebody and then get married.
You going to junior college, son?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
Shocking. It's all coming into focus now.
Slowly, though.
Okay,
He doesn't
Kyle.
quite sound like junior college material.
No, he sounds like junior college material. Like he really does. He sounds like he's 11.
Yeah.
Like he has the cadence. Like she is gonna go to Michigan, but I'm gonna not this last year.
Right.
Always when people drive me nuts too. Just say last year. Don't say this last year. It's like I think you're gonna say this year. We're engaged
here's
to
the
be
deal.
married.
He wants to wait till marriage. Wait till marriage. She's trying to cling this thing. Try to find a way to galvanize this relationship. Means to stick it
Maybe
together.
I think she's trying to jumpstart Kyle.
Maybe.
Kyle?
But she's moving away right afterwards.
Kyle, what? Why do you sound so young?
I don't know. Most of my childhood is a blur. I can't really remember anything since
Why?
I've been 8.
Why?
I don't know. It's just I don't have a clue. I don't remember anything from when I was 8 below.
Do you think you have some sort of psychiatric disorder?
I've been diagnosed with severe schizophrenia.
Okay.
No.
There you go.
And you don't want to have sex. Just is it a little bit scary? You don't feel like you're ready for it?
You're insane.
True, please.
No, I just don't really want to have sex with.
That's fine. That's all good.
All right. Good.
Trust
That's
your
okay.
instincts.
Yeah,
it's all
that's
fine.
right.
Are you on a bunch of meds?
Yes.
All right. That can make him
All
not
right.
want to have sex.
I see. I can do that. All right. So Kyle, go to junior college
and stay
I
focused on
guarantee
that.
you'll be the smartest non-Asian in that school. I guarantee it.
Oklahoma,
Yeah. What's that?
Asians?
Oh man, they don't have them over there. Do you guys have Asians over there?
Yes, actually, we have quite a few.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Would you bring them in for something, or are they just there?
We have a bunch of Mexicans, too.
Oh, Mexicans. Well, they're a dime a dozen, but I'm talking about Asians. Aye! Huh? All right. I'm rebuilding a house. I got a house. I got about 10 my Latin brothers over there doing work every day. Little Mexican soap is broken out. Roberto and Flavio aren't getting along.
No.
Yeah. And they're like... Roberto doesn't want to work anymore. Flavio's going to be there, and Flavio's
What
pissed at
happened?
Roberto.
Sounds like women.
They got like a retarded machismo thing that goes on over there. And, Flavio doesn't want Roberto telling him what to do. And Roberto thinks he's in charge and doesn't like Flavio's. He's insolent, and he's just not listening to him. And then I come in and I'm like, I can't speak Spanish. So I'm like, hey, Flavio, Roberto's good. He's good. And you guys should be good. Compadres. You, Flavio and Roberto, compadro on the jobbo. Okay? So the jefe, just give me $10 or something and be nice. Or like, I can't explain to
Just
him.
say, everybody's okay. Work together.
Yeah, like that's,
right.
They don't understand.
That's what you should say.
I'm trying to tell these guys I got a good thing going and everything. They're arguing with each other. It's that I can't. I need a translator and stuff. They only know enough English to tell me they don't like each other, but they can't quite explain. And all right, that's all great. There's a soap going on. Ashley. All right, Ashley is not there. Let's talk to Sarah.
Hey, how's it going?
Sarah, 21. What's up?
Yeah. I'm just calling because I'm in a long-distance relationship at the moment, and I'm just looking for, like, some creative ideas to kind of keep things going, because it's been, like, 6 months, and we've both not, like, had enough funds going on to get him over here and get him settled and everything.
Where is he?
He's in Ireland at the moment.
Is that where he lives?
Yeah, that's where he's born.
How old is he?
He's 20. Yeah, sorry, I made a mistake earlier. I accidentally said he was 21, but he's 22.
How'd you meet him?
I met him through work, actually. I went over there for a couple of years, and we met, and we started dating. So we were going out for like a year and a half, almost 2 years whenever I moved over here.
And when did you move over here?
Huh?
How long ago did you move over here?
About 6 months ago.
Where do you work that you get to go somewhere like 18? Do you get to go to Ireland for a couple of years?
My dad's a bit crazy. He comes up with these ideas like, oh, let's move to Ireland. And then it was like...
Oh, your dad's
with your family.
And my dad was like, oh, let's move to Hollywood. So I was like, oh, sweet Jesus.
Oh, so you went there with your family?
Yeah, with my dad, yeah.
And this guy said he was going to relocate his life in Hollywood?
Yeah, he loves it over here. He's already been over here.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well, these guys were together for a couple of years when she was in Europe. So,
Yeah.
I mean, what's the deal?
I don't know. It's just like, it seems like everything's kind of...
Fading away?
Yeah, not really fading away, but like everything's kind of like at a standstill.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't understand why he can't get over here.
Right,
He
that's
seems
what I'm
pretty
trying to
mobile.
figure out. There you go.
We're both poor bastards.
Well, listen. I mean, listen. You
No.
you can go on the internet and get a one-way ticket almost anywhere for a couple $100 these days. It's no
Yeah,
big deal.
then it's like getting them settled and getting them a work visa and all that kind of stuff. And
Yeah, he doesn't want to do that.
He doesn't sound like he's dying to see
Yeah,
you.
he doesn't want to do that.
yeah, I
That's
mean,
not-
like, to
He's
get us,
finding excuses not to do these things.
yeah, to get us like together over here, I would either have to find him a sponsorship with a company that can prove that nobody else in the area can do the job,
No.
or get married to him.
No, he could come out.
here,
He'd come
yeah.
out here for 6 months
And
before
find
anyone
work.
said anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
if he really
what are you
wanted to
talking
be
Wait,
about?
but Sarah, he doesn't want to come here. That's not funny. It's
Right.
the reality.
Nah.
Yeah.
Maybe you need someone like to point that out to you.
Yeah.
Really,
He doesn't want to come out here. He's
accept that.
making excuses.
Could be.
Somebody who really wants to come here would be here already.
Well, wait a minute. I'm here and I don't want to be here.
He's already come out here, and I've already gone out there and stuff. It's just like
How long ago was he out here?
he was out here. I think it was back in December, and then I went over there back in January.
Yeah, it's all 6 months ago.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't
Yeah.
feel like that long, but
Yeah, it
things
was a
are
long
taking
time
too
ago.
long. I'm gonna tell him to haul his ass over here, pretty much.
Yeah, he would be here if he were.
Yeah.
All right, no, wait a minute. Hold on a second. First off, Sarah's got a weird...
Yeah, I'm going to haul his ass over here.
Sarah's got... No, she's got a weird, like, dismissive rap.
Yeah.
Where you start saying, like, well, look, if he wanted to come out here, he could just come out here. Yeah. She just like,
Yeah.
It's a weird sort of... Yeah.
Well, but yeah, I'll get him to get his ass out here. I'll be...
No, but it's a weird, like, I'm not listening to reality.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
yeah, that's for sure.
All right, now, on the other hand, I can remain open-minded about it a little bit. I got a couple more questions. So, let's just make sure we're all on the same page.
Okay.
You go out to Ireland for work, except for
Dad's
your
work.
dad's taking you out there. Right. Okay.
Right.
So then you meet up with this guy, and you're out there for a couple of years.
Mhm.
And you guys are boyfriend and girlfriend for 2 years.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes. Yes?
For sure.
Yes.
Okay. That leads us up to about a year ago?
About half a year ago.
6 months ago.
Yeah.
Then you come back, and immediately he comes out to see you.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
And then immediately after that, or close to immediately after that, you go out to Ireland to see him.
Uh-huh.
Now it's been 6 months and change.
What you're describing is a real typical pattern of what happens when somebody goes away to school.
Right.
The one boyfriend follows out, shows up, she comes home first holiday, and then it's over.
Then
it kind of
fades out.
drifts away.
Then it fades out.
Now it's been over 6 months.
Yeah.
And that's feeling like the bloom is off the rose a little bit here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, would you have any advice as to kind of get anything back on track, or just like wait out and see how things go for another month or
No,
two?
you're not following.
I'm not. We're not also sure there's something to put back on track.
It's just over.
It doesn't mean that there wasn't something at one point.
Right.
But do you guys like even talk about where your relationship stands? Like any serious questions like that? I mean, do you talk about this with him?
Well, a couple of weeks ago, I was on the phone with him, and he kind of hinted at like kids and stuff like that. He kind of made a Freudian slip and said, we were talking about kids and stuff. And we're talking about, like discipline and what we do with them and stuff. And he goes, "Oh yeah," and then we'd go and take them and do this. We would do this, and
sounds like what she wants to hear, like almost a fantasy.
Sarah, you're reaching.
Yeah, you're way ahead of yourself there.
All right, so Sarah, here's the deal.
You got to have the conversation in reality where you say, hey, what are we going to continue this relationship or not?
Right.
Is it over? Are you seeing other people?
I'm not really seeing other people.
Sarah, that's what you say to him. Sarah.
All right.
Sarah's more detached than the schizophrenic kid we were talking to.
No, Sarah's inner monologue is so loud that she can't have a dialogue with other people.
She's got a 4-leaf clover stuck in the middle of her.
Whoa.
Yeah, took us. Which is where she hears from. Her hear hole.
She has to call him and have a very clear and direct conversation.
Yeah.
And
Well,
imagine
here's what I would do. First off, she's never going to do this, but don't call him and see how long it takes him to call her.
There you go.
Yeah.
And
That's an experiment.
And see what he does to come out here.
Well,
Not
ask-
you getting here.
ask if he's-
You can't have a conversation with Sarah. Do you really think you can have a conversation?
I know
with
it
her?
won't work. Be curious to hear if she calls him every time or not.
Sarah,
Yes.
what happens if you don't call him?
If I don't call him, he'll email me or call me on the weekend.
Okay. So here's the deal. You have to have a straight conversation with him about when he's coming.
And you have to listen to what he says and accept it.
And if he's not coming, then the relationship's over.
Yeah.
All right, baby doll.
No, not yet. Yes, that's it. That's it.
All right.
Okay,
That's all right.
That's advice. Thank you, guys.
It's all good. You got Dad's got money. You're living in Hollywood. You're fine.
Whoa.
Yeah, you wonder where people get how do people get that rap?
Where they don't listen to reality?
Your wife's got a little of that. And we got to talk to her about that.
Where they don't hear things?
Yeah, they just they're
Denial. Like we were talking about before.
What it
to
is
some degree.
yeah, I mean, everyone wishes, everyone has an idea for how their life should work out, who they should like, who should like them, what they should get paid, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But most people are willing to listen to the reality part that says, you know what, this person doesn't like you. I know that's part of your, if you were to sit down and write a movie, they would be in love with you, but you can't write this movie. But how do people get to that point where they're able to sort of steamroll past all the
Everything.
warning signs? Yes.
That's a certain psychology.
It's a good way to be. It is. You're happy as hell. Everyone else wants to kill you, but you're happy. Aren't you happy?
It's a certain kind of narcissism. Where you,
She thinks she thinks she has a boyfriend in Ireland.
Yeah.
But is there some core part of them that
Oh, of
sort of
course.
believes?
Well, as one of my patients said to me, I was admitting him for severe addiction, and he goes, I know your problems. Everyone else in my life's got the problem. They have a problem with how I behave, but it's not. I don't care.
That's a good way to be. Ashley,
Yeah.
you're 18.
Yes.
What's up?
Okay, here's the thing. Okay, so I used to do, a lot of meth. It wasn't over a long period of time or anything. It was over, maybe 5 or 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
But it was, pretty concentrated, you know what I mean? There was a lot in that time.
Mm-hmm.
So, a lot of things are happening, and I don't know if they're, related to that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get my period anymore. And, like, I used to take these pills that the doctor gave me. Like, she gave them to me, like, twice, like, 2 different pills to, like, so it's, like, restart it or something.
Right, progesterone,
And it did it once. It, like, the first time it worked. But then, like...
Are you very underweight?
Am I very... no. Like, I mean, I'm small, but I'm not under... Well, like...
How much do you weigh?
At the time I was, but now I'm not. Huh?
How much do you weigh?
I think, like, 116.
Are you doing any drugs right now?
Right now?
Not right this second, but are you...
Oh.
Are you
I've said, we have the world's dumbest callers. Are you underweight? Well, no, yeah. Well, now, right now, I mean, yeah. All right. How tall are you, baby doll?
I think, like, 5'4".
5'4". 116. Well, you're pretty light there.
But, like, okay, I'm not on any drugs right now, and I haven't been for a while.
All right.
So, like, well, can I finish telling my story?
Yep.
Okay, so I took those pills that the doctor gave me, right? And I only got them, I got my period that one time after the month, and she's like, oh, it'll, keep happening. And I didn't keep getting it, and I can't go on birth control because I smoke cigarettes, and they said that's really bad or something.
Well,
so I don't want to do that, but I don't really know what to do.
Well, you're not going to have your period then.
Never?
Well, you will eventually, but you got to gain some weight. You got to stop smoking cigarettes. They can try kickstarting you a few more times. You need to have an evaluation now to see exactly what's going. It might be polycystic ovarian disease, might be hypothalamic pituitary dysfunction. There's a lot of different things it could be.
You can still get pregnant, though, right?
You can still get pregnant, but it's not an uncommon nor a serious thing, but something that needs a little more evaluation.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Ashley?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
All right, you can get pregnant still, right?
Yes. I'll be Ashley.
Ashley? Did her phone? I think she's having I think she's having head and phone difficulty. All right. Well, let's take... that's a good time to take a little break. Oh, my God.
Goodness.
Listen, let me just say, give a speech real quick about drugs here. I give it about once every 6 months, which is, as a society, we've just labeled all drugs evil, and nobody can do drugs, and it ruins your life, and so on and so forth. Here's the deal. Some people... No, drugs aren't good for anybody, but they don't have the effect on some people as they do on others. Some people are stupid. If you're stupid and you do a lot of drugs, you're going to become retarded. Like, you're going to go from... Here's the problem, everybody. Everybody ain't a genius. They just ain't. I got a 91 IQ. I took an IQ test 3 weeks ago. I got 91. If I got a 91, you guys are in the 30s. maybe high 20s. Or maybe even teens. But here's the thing. Not everyone is that smart. And not everyone has the mental horsepower to overcome these amazing obstacles that everyone puts in front of them. And if you're a person who's not the sharpest stick in the shed, not the sharpest tool in the shed, do not smoke a lot of weed and do a lot of crank and drop a lot of acid, because you now are going to go from junior college and McDonald's to drool trough, living at home, and borderline retarded. You can knock, I don't know how it works, and people ought to figure it out, but you will knock 10 IQ points off yourself quite easily if you just do smoke a lot of weed and whatever, and especially if you do it in the time when your brain's supposed to grow just a little bit, between age of like 14 and 18.
Developmental.
Yes, so what you're essentially doing is, here's what you're doing. It's like, you are taking yourself out of the game. It's as if everyone's job was going to be to build a pyramid, and you just broke your leg, and you were a little undersized and not too strong in the first place. Now you're just going to die out in the desert.
Right.
Yeah.
They're just you got nothing now. Here's the problem, though. Stupid people don't respond to people telling them they're stupid. They shouldn't take drugs very well.
Yeah, right.
Very much. They actually double down with the drugs. But that's it. Take a good look in the mirror. Hold up your report card next to your head. Take a look at a few of your accomplishments. If you're not too bright, don't smoke the weed. You should be doing the opposite. You should be listening to books on tape and reading stuff on increasing your vocabulary and listening to classical music.
Leave the drugs to guys like Adam.
Leave the drugs to me and Timothy Leary, the geniuses of society. You see that? Thank you. We'll be back.
Good speech.
LoveLine.
1-800-LOVE-191. We'll be right back. LoveLine is brought to you by Trojan, America's #1 condom. The most trusted for over 80 years.
LoveLine. LoveLine. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. On 105 Alternative. San Francisco. Go.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Drew.
Nice.
Your coffee is white.
Yeah, white hot.
It's white. No, it's just white.
That's how I like mine.
White in color.
Sweet.
Yeah. You got nothing. You got any coffee in that coffee?
You know what? They didn't make our brand tonight. It's a little watery and a little light.
Yeah. Carnie Wilson in here tonight, and she's in Playboy. Got a book out, I'm Still Hungry, and going to have a CD out in September. Lily, also on Fame. Lily?
Hi.
You're 19?
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, recently when I make out with guys, I just get the giggles and I start laughing.
Yeah.
Do you giggle when you're nervous?
Oh, I guess that's the case. When it comes down to like just me and a guy kissing, I'll just start giggling.
A nurse I work with closely giggles when she hears awful things.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. I have a friend like that too.
I know what I do. I yawn. it's worse. My aunt and uncle died in a car accident. Am I boring you? All right.
Oh my.
Yeah. So I guess giggling and yawning is kind of like you have a reaction.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? If a guy likes you, he'll get through that.
Yeah. Well, he thinks it's him, and
Who thinks it's him? What? What do you
No,
mean?
he goes like, "What? What's so funny? Like he's doing something wrong?"
yeah, exactly.
Well, you mean like when you're kissing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
18-year-old guys feel insecure and to see a girl starts laughing. Whenever.
Well, you drop your pants and the laughing starts.
Well,
I mean,
I know you had to deal with that for quite some time, but that's not what we're talking
why I
about.
had to kill him and to make him pay, just like my mom.
Well, I'm thinking like the giggling. Is it like when you first start making out, or is it like when you're like getting like more passionate and like more heated?
I'm sorry, what?
All right, her phone line sucks. Screw her. Here's the thing. This happens from time to time. I think I've been with a girl or two who's giggled. It's sort of cute.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Sort of
kind of
cute.
quaint in a way,
Right.
you know?
Right.
It's better than that weird aggressive talk. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like chicks get their game face on, look like a dude. It's like, F me now. You know, I was like, I was gonna. Now I'm weird.
Whistle slide ruler.
Yeah, it's always. I'd much rather have a little coin, a little giggle than that weird sort of aggressive chick thing that pops up every once in a while. But it's not like it's got to be one or the other. But guys should get over this. And as you get with one person and stay with one person,
Right.
her comfort level will go up.
Definitely.
All right, not a real problem. Becca,
Yeah.
you're 15.
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, I've been with my guy for about 2 months, and we were starting to consider having sex, but I don't know. Something happened in my last relationship. We got kind of close to it, and then he sort of betrayed me and just kind of left me. Like, he was really sweet.
How'd he, it does sound like her.
Yeah.
How'd he betray you?
Well, he just kind of left me, and then a week later I found out a lot of people knew about what we'd done, and he exaggerated and said we did have sex, but we didn't.
He was getting close to having sex with you and he cut out?
No.
I mean, the last guy.
Yeah, he wanted to have sex, but I wouldn't have sex with him.
Were you getting close?
Yeah.
And then he cut out?
No, he asked me if I wanted to have sex, and I said no, and then
This is
later
like-
I found out he told people that we did have sex.
This is like people can't track now.
I know.
Yeah.
But my statement was, here's what I'm saying. I don't understand him cutting out as you were getting close to that point in your relationship
Right.
when you were going to have sex. It
Right.
seems like a bad time to leave.
I'm pretty sure that he, ended it because I wouldn't have sex with him.
Right. But I thought you were getting close to having sex with him.
Yeah, well, we were kind of, messing around, and
All right.
he, asked me if I wanted to have sex.
All right. Well, anyway. So now you got a new guy.
Yeah.
And how old is he?
He's 15.
15, so he's young.
Yeah.
And you're both young. What grade are you guys going? You going into the 10th grade?
Yeah.
Okay. And is this guy pressuring you?
No, he's totally cool with me not
Okay.
wanting to have sex.
All right.
What's the question?
I do want to have sex with him. It's just that I think, I don't know. I think,
All right, when you do know, that's when you do it. In the meantime, you wait.
You're fine.
Just relax.
Yeah.
No hurry.
Take your time.
I have a problem trusting him because of
Fine, it's appropriate.
the other guy.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Listen,
wondering
hold
if
on.
I could
Let me give a quick message out to all chicks. Not every guy is exactly the same, and because your dad did this doesn't mean your boyfriend's going to do that. Because your last boyfriend did this doesn't
And by
mean
the way,
this new guy's going to do that.
because the guy exaggerates to his friends, you shouldn't consider that a huge violation of your trust.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't really... he went to another school, and a week later, people I didn't even like were calling me a slut. They thought I had sex with him, and...
He exaggerated to his friends.
All right.
Yeah.
That didn't happen, by the way. Okay. Listen, just get... I don't know. Listen. Hey, Becca.
Mm-hmm.
Just get... You're not that big a prize. No one cares.
Yeah.
Please. I don't know. We got to talk
14
for
or 19?
She's 15.
15. Okay, all right.
I talked to her for 20 minutes about whether this guy was okay to have sex, and this guy just don't have sex. Then fine. It's weird. It's a weird thing. I think she kind of. I got mad at her at the end because I think she kind of liked the heat around the speculation.
The attention,
like when is Becca gonna have sex? Like when is Princess Di pregnant? She giving birth to a son? Like who cares? You're 15. You're from Anaheim. You either have sex with a guy or don't. And she didn't have a question either. And you know what? Here's what I'm tired. I'm sick of everyone with this. Well, he got burnt by, he got bit by a dog when he was 10, so he can never have a dog. Or she got burnt by her boyfriend when she was 15, so she can never. Why is this an acceptable thing? Why does everyone go, so what? That's no excuse.
Yeah.
You had a guy screw you over? All right.
Move on.
This guy's going to screw you over? I mean, why is this an acceptable excuse? How come we're not a little bit tougher on these people? Anytime something happened to someone once, they can be as weird as they want for the rest of their life about stuff that we all just go about and do.
It depends on what it is. It depends on what happens to them.
Yeah, but it's like when people go like, this guy got beaten up by some black guys, so he doesn't like black people anymore. It's not an acceptable answer. I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but it's not an acceptable answer. If you get bit by a dog when you're 5, you don't have to be terrified of dogs your entire life.
Yeah.
You can be terrified of that dog. If you got beat up by a black guy when you're 10, you don't have to be a racist. If you got burnt by a guy, you don't have to get burnt by all guys. God damn it. Beth?
Hello?
Maybe not the black guy thing. But Go ahead, Beth.
Okay.
You're 16.
What?
What's up?
I'm 16, yeah. Okay, so my best friend, we've been best friends for 6 years, and she recently started, sleeping with this older guy. And then we live in different towns, and I went to visit her, and I'd met him for the first time, and he was like, hey, nice. And I was kind of creeped out. But then we got in the car, and she was like, oh, my gosh, he wants to have a threesome with us. And so I don't know. I don't want to sleep with a 35-year-old man.
Well, hold on. Do you have nice boobs?
What?
Do you have nice boobs?
Shut up. Oh, my gosh, shut
Well,
up.
it's germane. I mean...
What?
I mean, it's important to the story.
D.
You B cup?
D.
Oh, D.
She's totally smiling. She's hot. She has hot boobs.
Oh, my God. So you're kind of... You're hot then, right? Yeah. And who wanted to have the threesome? Your friend or the guy?
No,
the guy.
The grosso.
She's 16 dating a 35-year-old guy. Why are you even around that guy, Beth? I mean, what he's doing, even saying things like that to you, are essentially illegal.
It's true.
Yeah.
I know. And so I don't know what I should do. Should I, because we live, an hour and a half away from each other. She just moved. So do I, go to, and school's out now, so I don't know who to tell. Should I say anything?
Well, do you want to sort of rescue her, get her away from this guy?
Kind of. She's my sister. And
where are her parents?
35. Well, her parents are divorced, and her dad, he just gets really angry at her.
Where's my bourbon?
And she's having sex with this guy.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's probably just because she needs, a guy to love her and stuff. And she has a boyfriend, and,
She has a boyfriend.
She has a boyfriend, and she's sleeping with a 35-year-old, and she has a 25-year-old in court for statutory rape. It's like she just keeps doing it over and over again.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't know. Should I tell someone? Should I tell her parents? Should I tell my parents?
Yes.
Just get a drifter to kill her. Let's just clean this mess up once and for all. I mean, can't we?
Terrible.
You got a guy. She's got a guy in court for statutory rape.
Yes.
Her boyfriend is how old?
35.
20.
Shut up, Drew.
Oh.
Her boyfriend is 20.
She's sleeping with a
And she's sleeping with the 35-year-old.
and a few other 16-year-olds.
A few other. Okay,
well,
so
she needs to be
It's a
on.
mess.
Yeah, she needs to be
she's
treated.
incredibly chaotic.
It's a mess.
Hey, Beth.
Yes.
Here's the deal. Don't expect to be able to clean up this mess.
Try to get her to some treatment, some caretaking where
Make a couple of phone calls, alert a few of the right people, do what you can, and then cut your losses and move on.
Right. Don't assume all the responsibility.
But she will need a treating team to sort of descend upon her and work through this, because this is
This is the first time an actual team would have to rappel down to a patient.
From helicopters, yes.
To actually drop in like special forces. All right. She needs the A team. So, Beth, don't get all caught up in her stuff. And what are you doing with your D cups? I mean, you got a boyfriend?
No, I don't like to date guys. Too much baggage.
Hold on a second.
There's a whole other area.
Yeah, Beth's got her own thing. And, there's nothing a chick hates more than when she ain't doing nothing, to have someone whose dance card is full, and full. And then it becomes like, she's a slut, and I want to save her. So then it becomes sort of half. It's actually good that you want to save her, but it's not for all the best reasons. What's wrong with guys, Beth?
What's wrong with guys?
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and say, I've had a bad experience. If I'm honest, it's basically because none of my friends date. Like, at church, we, did this weird thing where everyone's like, oh, let's not date. And so now I'm like, all right, let's not date.
Oh, my God.
Everyone.
It breaks my heart when God takes the D cups out of the game.
Wait a minute, she's the only one that's kept the pledge, though, it sounds
You
like.
kept the pledge, huh?
Oh, gosh, never mind.
All right, so you have a religious or spirituality that you don't want to date. You don't feel it's right at this point.
That's just dating, like saying I'm boyfriend and girlfriend, stuff like that.
Oh, okay. I don't know what she's talking about.
I don't know either.
Here's the deal. Make some calls. Try to get your friend some help. And then, if she doesn't seek help, you realize that she's going this direction, and she's heading toward hell. She's on an express train to hell, and you're sending up to heaven.
And like with any other addictive or compulsive self-destructive behaviors, you have to leave and let them know why you're leaving. And sometimes those losses are the only thing that capture their attention and get through the denial.
And by the way, everybody, I know I spend the whole show telling everyone to tell their family to F off and their friends to F off, but look, when you're 15, 16, 17, somewhere middle of high school, heading to the end of high school, people start going separate directions.
Absolutely.
And if somebody's heading a direction you don't like, that ain't the direction you're going, that's fine. You were friends for 5 years. Now you don't approve of what they do. And it's okay to judge. I mean, if your best friend is beating on his wife, or your best friend is hooking
or doing drugs,
or doing something that you deem not a good thing, you can tell them, you can try to get them to some help. But after that, you go the other way. That's fine.
That's true.
We'll be back.
1-800-LOVE-191. We'll be right back. LoveLine. LoveLine. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. On 105 Alternative. San Francisco.
Hey, everybody. LoveLine. I'm Adam. Drew. Carnie Wilson in here tonight. Carnie has got a book out, got a CD coming out, and a couple of few sometime in September. Got a Wilson Phillips reunion coming up, and is also hosting Fame, or judging Fame.
A judge on Fame, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Where do you shoot that?
At the Hollywood Center Studios.
Huh?
Oh, they shoot. We used to shoot there, right, Drew?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Man Show shot there, and LoveLine. Yeah, everything I've done's been there. That'll bury me there, Drew. Scott?
Yep.
You're 18?
Yes.
You talking into a phone?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
All right. What's up?
Not much.
All right. Why'd you call?
Yeah. I kind of in love with my best friend. Her name's Allison. We've been best friends for a year, and I've had more than like friendship feelings for like 6 months.
Why are you telling us her name?
Did you want her to hear that?
Liar, whore, and you know it.
If she's watching or listening, that's fine. I don't know.
See, I think it might not be bogus, Anderson. I think he actually wants the possibility that she hear him confessing his love. He's living dangerously. Living large.
You've been friends for how long?
1 year.
1 year? And why haven't you asked her out in that year?
I don't know. I just really didn't want to mess up the friendship and what we had going.
No, you're scared.
You know
you're
she's
a puss. That's why.
Well, not puss. He knows what the answer.
Maybe the answer would be no.
Yeah.
You don't get the feeling she likes you as.
Oh no, she does. Like we flirt around a lot more.
No, Adam, she does. You understand?
Oh yeah. So you're just gay.
No, that's not it. It's my male genitalia is kind of it's not all that big.
Now it's a bogus call.
Liar, whore, and you know it.
All right, this is bogus.
Yeah,
But stop wasting our time, you jackass.
You waited the middle of the night, 6.
Been a whole.
See, you guys, that's why you've been doing this for a long time, because I would have been like, or would have gotten into that.
Oh no, he's bogus.
All right.
Yeah.
His penis is bogus.
Yeah, and we could have figured that out 10 minutes ago if Drew would have understood the part where he said her name.
Well, no, I said there's a possibility that he's just living large. That's the only other possibility than bogosity. Did I not?
No, you did not. You said that he's doing it to tell her.
So that she would hear.
Oh, just me?
No, not no. No. I think she talks to mushrooms. No.
Someone keeps saying no.
Freaking mouth like mine. Papa, you just watch your mouth. Can't only say no. No.
Becca?
Oh, hello?
Hello.
You're 15.
Hi.
You sound hot.
Huh?
I mean, you're 13.
13.
Oh,
Yes,
goodness.
I'm 13.
What's up?
Oh, well, okay. My 3 brothers and sisters, they have a different dad than me, and they tease me because I don't know my dad. And I see a therapist, and he tells me that I should express my emotions by like crying and crap, and I can't do it, and I don't feel any emotions about my dad at all.
Yeah.
And it bugs me.
Well, where is he? Do you know where he is?
No, well, I know the last I heard about him is that he lives in the coast and he worked in a donut shop.
He's doing well.
Nice. You can really build a fantasy around that too.
Oh.
Maybe he went off to the Russian army after that. But what kind of therapist is that? Like, you need to have your feelings. You need to. That's
It's
ridiculous.
An old lady.
Well, listen, Beck. That's why you're in therapy, because you can't connect with those feelings. The wiring isn't there.
Yeah.
And she needs to be available to you and just allow you to develop the capacity for having feelings about yourself and her in her presence without relying on some of these, without feeling shame, without having guilt and all these other destructive feelings.
What does your mom say about your brothers and sisters making fun of you?
She really doesn't say much about it. She's just like she's tried so hard to like discipline them and stuff, but they don't listen, and so she's just kind of given up.
Okay.
Who was talking in the background when we put you on the air?
Oh, that was my idiotic friend and her mom.
Oh, all right. And her mom.
Yeah,
Wow.
and her mom. Yeah, her mom's awesome. So, yeah.
For somebody that's
probably just high, really.
Becca, you're a fairly expressive person. You know what I mean? What you just can't express any feelings about your dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Well, here's the deal, Becca. A lot of people that call this show and listen to this show have had some trouble with their dad. They don't know him. The guy was abusive, what have you.
Yeah.
So, and they do okay.
Uh-huh.
It's not as good as having a loving dad who's home every night, but it sounds like you have been able to move on okay.
Huh.
And now you're seeing a therapist.
Yeah.
And your siblings are trying to shame you, and
That's what they do.
Good. Yeah.
But that's what
Pick on each other.
It's what sisters and brothers do. They just screw with you. I just beat the crap out of my sister.
You did. You beat her up.
Well, no, actually, I didn't beat her up. I just sort of taunted her until she went after me with like crocheting needles.
Oh, yeah.
And a bullwhip once.
Oh,
and things
bullwhip.
like that.
That's a nice touch.
Well, let me tell you something about women. Women have no qualms about using weapons.
Right.
Because they're physically inferior, so
Right.
they think it's all right.
Right.
So, they'll pick up. And women have worse women are more violent than men in the sense that
Impulsively.
When they snap, they snap.
Sure.
Like if you're walking with a woman and you by mistake step on her toe, she'll throw an elbow at you.
There is no kung fu master female who controls.
No, there's
through.
No,
exists, right?
No, there's no master weed
Grasshopper,
hopper.
right.
Yeah, grasshopper. They react. Women will punch
Sure we
you.
do.
Like guys won't do it. Like if a guy's walking with a girl and the girl by mistake puts her heel into the guy's toe, the guy's not going to sock the girl in the back of the head.
Well, because he's not supposed to. I mean,
Not
it's-
supposed to.
Right.
A woman, if you pinch her or do something that hurts her, or that she feels some immediate physical pain, will take a swing at you. Yeah.
Not
They're
all
that-
women.
Most. They're tough that way. They're more impulsive physically. But my sister was much like I would just screw with her and wrestle with her and stuff. She would grab something and throw it at me.
I've
like an
got
iron.
many male friends who had a scissor or a knitting needle or something put in their leg or arm by a sister.
Really?
Are you serious?
Yeah. My sister stabbed
Not
me with a
intentionally, but like,
crochet
and then they're after the women. The girl's like, "Oh my god, what did I do?"
Worst I ever do is pinch my sister. I would never do that.
No, you don't have a brother.
You gotta have a brother.
Oh.
Brother really unlocks
Yeah.
crazy coos
total-
thing that
right,
all
right.
women have just beneath the surface, and then they immediately snap out of it.
Yeah.
So it's really they're dangerous weapons.
Crazy coos.
Mm-hmm. You have to get to your inner crazy coos. Sean,
It's a new John Bradshaw book.
Drew's in touch with him. The inner crazy coos.
Oh my.
This is post Soviet Union communism. It's 2005. The inner coos is missing. All right. They do commercials on radio for books.
Yeah.
It never sounds that exciting to me.
No.
It's like, all right, it's a book, right?
Yeah.
If you're talking about a movie, it's one to read a book. Let's take a break.
Yeah.
Should we do that?
Yep.
What about Sean?
I don't know.
Sean's 22. Things getting serious with girlfriend.
Instead, she has warts. Wants to stay. Stay and wear a condom.
Stay and wear a condom.
All right, Sean. Yeah. There you
Yeah.
go. All right.
You got to stay and wear a condom, all right?
Stay with her.
And wear a condom.
Protect yourself.
There you go.
LoveLine is brought to you by Trojan.
That's right.
Thank you.
And we'll be back.
All right, guys, here's the deal. You looking to hook up? Sick of wasting time with the wrong person?
One call's all you need to make.
Call the Dateline. 877-889-DATE.
Call the Dateline. Oh yeah! Everybody now. LoveLine will be right back. LoveLine. LoveLine. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. 105 Alternative.
Well, that's the show, everybody. And we're doing a best of tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to say bye and thanks tonight. I want to thank Carnie Wilson for coming in here.
Thank you for having me. I enjoyed the show. You guys are great.
Thank you. And thanks for coming in. Playboy on newsstands as we speak. And also, it's all good. So I want to thank Tara, don't call me Tara, goddammit, for doing a great job on the phones all week long. I want to thank Brian. Yeah, buddy. Your number one coffee dude. Yeah. Doing a great job on the phones. Junior producer, Lauren, for doing something. I don't know. I'm not sure if I saw her this week. And producer Ann for booking big names on this show.
Thanks, Ann.
And doing a wonderful job as usual. And of course, the magic finger one.
Whatever.
The Liberace of the potentiometers, Engineer Anderson. So, until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying, mahalo. Do you have nice boobs?
What?
Do you have nice boobs?
Shut up.
This has been LoveLine. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for LoveLine is Ann Ingold. LoveLine is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.